Hello guys, it's Catalyst, and today I'm doing a Minecraft snapshot. Now this is the first Minecraft snapshot I have ever done, so I would very appreciate feedback, which would be brilliant. And yeah, so this is the 1.4.7 pre-release, 13W1B, I believe. That's a mouthful to say. And yeah, so this is the first one I've ever done, and yeah, please remember to give me feedback. Now, the first thing that's added is the hopper. Now, this is one of my favorite features. Now, basically what will happen is anything that goes on top of this will filter down into the chest below. So, say I got some stone. Let's just lob a bit of this on. Yeah, so this would be good for automatic sugarcane farms and other things like that. So you could push the sugarcane with pistons into the water, and then it would automatically go into the chest, and you wouldn't have to worry about it despawning or anything. Um, yeah, so the next thing I am going to show you are the crafting recipes. Now, basically, you've got a redstone block. Now, basically, this allows you to have a redstone current that is movable with pistons. So, as you may be able to see on the screen there, the piston is open, which I'll show you in a second. So to craft these, you'll need 9 pieces of redstone, just like any other block of ore. No, not ore, like diamond or gold or iron. So 9 pieces of redstone. The next thing is the hoppers. Now, unfortunately, the crafting recipe at the moment in the snapshot does not work. But this is going to be the crafting recipe in the future, I believe, unless they decide to change it. Now, as you can see, the hopper doesn't have a texture pack, but it says whip on it, which means work in progress. The next thing I'm going to show you is the redstone comparator. Oh, comparator? Yeah, comparator. And yeah, so this uses 3 redstone torches, nether quartz, and 3 pieces of stone. And that makes a redstone comparator. Um, okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is the daylight sensor. Now that uses 3 pieces of glass on the top, 3 nether quartz, which is a new ore that's been added. That's also used on the redstone comparator, and 3 wooden slabs. Okay, now another thing is the weighted pressure plate. And now you've got light and heavy. Now the difference is the light one needs less items on to make it give a redstone current, and as you put more items on, the redstone current will become more powerful until it reaches something. So I think you can put unlimited items on until it reaches the current. And the heavy one, of course, will just take more items to make it release redstone current. So for the light one, it's 2 pieces of gold, and for the heavy one, it's 2 pieces of iron. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to show you is the trap chest. Now, basically, this uses a tripwire and a chest. Okay, now that makes the trap chest. Right, so also on the hoppers, basically what you can do is you can have a furnace with some coal in, and you can also filter stuff into the furnace from a chest or from just a normal hopper. And basically, you could make an automatic cooker by just placing all these in, and it should funnel straight out and into the furnace. And it'll automatically cook all your pork chop needs. But unfortunately, it doesn't work very well if you want to put the cooked pork chops into a chest, because it also takes the coal out through the hopper. Okay, now I think the next I'm going to show you is these redstone blocks working. Now basically what I have set up here is 2 sticky pistons. One is being pushed out because of the redstone block, and one isn't moving because it would move itself if it gave power to that one. But what you can do is put a lever on a block and then do that. And basically what that will do is move the redstone, and then you can just pull it back. So that would be quite good for automatic doors and other redstone systems. I really like that personally. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is the daylight sensor. Now, basically, this will let more redstone power out as the day goes on, so that's the amount of light it detects. Now, you can also put an inverter on this, which would make it so it does the opposite. So as it gets darker, puts lights on, which I think would probably be more useful. So I'll just show you this now. So say I set it to morning, slash time set 0. Okay, now as you can see, some of the lights have turned off because it's darker. But as the sun goes up, if I just slash time set, what should we skip? 1,000. Now, as you can see, more lights have come on. So this will be quite good for nightlight systems, as I said. And yeah, so it's quite cool the way that it just goes up as the daylight carries on. So that's going to create some cool futuristic redstoney stuff. Yeah, and will be great for adventure maps and stuff where you need to be able to have redstone signals at certain times of the day. Yeah, so these are the weighted pressure plates. Now you have a heavy and a light. So I'm first going to start off with the lights. So as you can see, I've set up some pistons down here. So as I chuck these on, it will automatically go on with the stack, but if I just chuck them on one by one, as you can see, the redstone will start slowly, slowly, very slowly gaining. And if I keep chucking it on, I think it takes about a stack to go a certain amount of redstone, but it's quite useful if you need to have a door that's not going to be opened by mobs, or if you want to have a certain adventure map or something where people need to enter a certain amount of items for something else. So that'll work quite well. Yeah, so the heavy one, this takes quite a lot. So I put almost 2 stacks on there, and it didn't really release much redstone at all. So that's going to take quite a while. Let's chuck a few more stacks on, see if we can get this going. And there we go. So the piston has gone up. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to show you is a redstone comparator. Now, basically what this does is it has 2 modes. A one which is like a normal repeater, and the other which, if I turn this lever on, it will subtract the power of the redstone from this power, and it will make the piston go down. So what I've done is I've made it so if I turn this on, one of the pistons will go down, just to show you that you can say have one piston up by turning off one thing, and then the other one will be off. But if you turn it back on, then both of them will go up. And if you change the mode, both of them will go back up, because basically this isn't in use. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to show you is the new ore that's been added. Now, also nether portals have changed slightly. Let's just get rid of a few of these. Now, basically, now you can just run straight into them and it'll instantly teleport you into the nether. So let's just have a look. Now, I did blow out a bit of an area with TNT, and I found some of this. Now, it needs a stone pick to mine, as I will just quickly show you. Let's just game mode 0. Yeah, so it only needs a stone pick, so not too much. Of course, you will need a diamond one for the nether portal, but only a stone pick to mine these, and it is rather common. Now, if I just quickly hop back into creative for a second, now as you can see, if I just fly around the nether, you'll find it very easily. Now, just in this small zone, there's quite a bit of it, so it's not hard to find. So it's not a resource that's going to be too hard to get once you reach the nether, but of course you will need to find the diamonds to get there. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you are the trap chests. Now, these are one of my favorite things. So, say you want to set a trap for your friend who keeps stealing all your diamonds. So, basically, if you walk up to it, it will send a redstone signal, and you can have some TNT underneath or whatever you like, and that'll just blow it up. But you could also have like a piston trap if you want something that can be used again. And also, if I just quickly get a trap chest now and go like this. Right, so basically, if you've got one person, say me, and I'm trying to open the chest. Now, I'm not sure if you can see this very well, but as you can see there, it will release 1 redstone current. Now, it doesn't work very well if you have multiple, because the more people you have looking in the chest, the stronger the redstone. But what you can do to just get past this is you can put a repeater instead here, and then that'll make the redstone stronger. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the vid, and if you would like me to do more Minecraft snapshots or any other things or any mod reviews, please leave a comment, and please give me your feedback of what you thought. All right then, guys, thanks for watching.